Living in San Bernardino County is not exactly how I expected it to be. Rancho Cucamonga is the 28th largest city in California with more than 174,000 residents. Is it crazy to think that Business Insider has deemed one of Rancho Cucamonga's neighborhoods as the 13th richest neighborhoods in Southern California? I mean, with places like the Pacific Palisades and Santa Monica, sublocal coastal regions in San Diego, Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach. For a neighborhood in Rancho Cucamonga to get that designation is pretty impressive to me. But yeah, so I wanted to start out this tour right here at the North Attawanda Preserve because it's a good vantage point to really be able to see the city and see really how big it is and really how beautiful it is. It's a pretty clear day. You can see that there's snow on top of the mountains back that way. Attawanda Preserve right here, I call this Attawanda Falls, the hike. If we take this trail right back up this way, it takes us back up into the mountains, roughly about 5 miles, and then it ends at a waterfall. It's not like a Hawaii or Hawaiian waterfall, but it's a California or Southern California waterfall with, a little small stream and water's kind of trickling down. Don't typically see a lot of water rushing down, but I'm sure that depends on the time of the year and how much water is coming off the mountains. But I think this is definitely one of the places, if you live in Rancho Cucamonga, you definitely have to come visit because it's a nice hike. If you're gonna bring small kids, you're probably gonna be carrying them a good portion of the way. It's kind of rocky, so don't plan on bringing any strollers or anything like that. I did try it once, and let me tell you, I got about, 150 feet or something like that before I abandoned the stroller idea. Pretty ridiculous, especially in the beginning with all the large boulders, the large rocks, so don't try that. All right, so I drove north here on actually Haven. And if you head north on Haven, there's a lot of estates, large homes. And today, what I wanted to do was drive by the most expensive listing on the market and the least expensive listing on the market, if that makes sense, just to kind of give you guys a sense of the neighborhood and see what the neighborhoods look like. So on my way here, I recorded some of the scenery, some of the houses to give you guys an example, and I'll record some more on the way out. I'm looking up the hill, top of the mountain, almost the top of the mountain, middle of the mountain. There's a large home that's built up there. I wonder who lives up there, but it's pretty awesome. And the neighborhood in the street that I'm on right now, there's several large houses. I would say probably the neighborhood of 4,000 to 6,000 square feet. It's the expectation on the size of home you can expect up here. And some definitely larger. But right now on the market, there's the most expensive listing on the market is $2.28 million, which is down the street and around the corner. Nice home, accessible, but again, and right next to Chaffee College. Not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's how I pronounce it, Chaffee College. Beautiful homes up here. And if you're lucky enough to get a view, then obviously that's gonna be a bonus because getting a house up here, the bonus part is that you get to really look down and see all of Rancho Cucamonga. I mean, that's one of the benefits of making all the big money, right? Is that you get to sit above everyone and look down, folks, huh? I mean, not in a negative way, but, everybody wants to be king of the hill at some point in time. And, I would say if you have the opportunity to live up, the neighborhood we just left with Attawanda Estates over there, those are some decently priced homes. Haven View, and then there's also the Haven View Estates, which is a gated community, so some more nice homes up there. This community right here is a little bit more accessible, still very nice. I like the style of homes up here. They give you a decent amount of space in between homes. It's not like you're right next door to your neighbor. but you're right next door to your neighbor. But I would say you have like 20 or 30 feet, maybe even 40 feet in between some of the houses, instead of just being like, 5 feet to your, let's say 5 feet to your wall, and then another 5 feet to your neighbor's wall, so sometimes 10, 15 feet. So you got some distance in between homes and some large lots, I would say relatively large lots and some large homes up here. So if you guys are interested and you have the coin, you have the dollar to move in this neighborhood, I definitely recommend it. I would say that it's safe for the kids. You're not too far away from Los Osos High School. If you have kids going to high school, it's definitely going to be a bonus. But I would say these neighborhoods are exclusive. Large lots, good parking for RV parking, and so on and so forth. Well-maintained landscapes. Yeah, that's just what it is.
Rancho Cucamonga has some interesting weather. It's hot in the summer, part of the reason why I cut my hair. Cold and dry in the winter. Don't be surprised to see ice on the roads, a little hailstorm, or even some snow. The snow probably won't stick, but snow nonetheless. And the winds? Well, let's just say you better keep an eye on the weather report and put your lawn furniture away, because I promise you, you will lose something when those winds kick up to full speed. Rancho Cucamonga is not without its flaws. I can tell you, I really miss living near the beach. And maybe one day, it may be the reason why I leave Rancho. The popular food chains are good, but I miss the restaurants in the San Fernando Valley like Soy Luna, Dan Super Subs, or Leo and Lily's. I would love it if Rancho had an urban plates locally, or a Goat and Vines restaurant like they do down in Temecula. I guess you can really tell I truly love food, and I haven't exactly found superior food here in Rancho yet. But some of my favorite local spots are Tio's Tacos, King's Fish House. I favor 2 of the bartenders there, the Southwestern Salad and a dozen of their finest oysters. Monaco's Pizza, when it's fresh, the pepperoni is just amazing. There are a few other honorable mentions, but I'll probably save them for another video. Our life here in Rancho has been mellow, peaceful, and we have really enjoyed living here. There's a lot of things to do in and around Rancho. If you haven't yet, watch my video on Ontario, Upland, Eastvale, and Fontana. It's my opinion that all of these cities work together, creating a dynamic and fun environment to live in. If you need to travel, there's Ontario's airport. Victoria Gardens is an amazing mall and consistent place you can go and enjoy the beautiful weather, while Ontario Mills offers more shopping. I've helped families move to Rancho and neighboring cities, and have also helped families relocate to places like Lancaster, Marietta, Santa Paula, hell, even Texas. Let me be your realtor of choice. I'm Osias, and as always, planning your next move is easy with the right people in your corner. Thank you.